they do not support other African countries. That is basically a worry within Africa. It's not only Ghana. There are a lot of countries like Cameroon, a lot of countries. I don't want to mention names. It's okay. Always come to yank at the fact that, oh, we play Nigerian music in our country. They don't play ours. We do this. They don't do same. Nigerians are natural supporters of their own, yes. But that does not come to say that Nigerians do not support other African countries.
You have Uganda, you have all these countries, yes. You understand? But the amount of way people are playing Nigerian music, okay, that is not the way. If you ask a Nigerian guy that, can you please tell me, do you know any music from Sierra Leone? They will say, no, I don't know music from Sierra Leone, yes. I don't know. No, but instance, we are all African, but all this music,
now my brother,
there in the platform.
Okay, now what I'm trying to say, just example, do you know any artist from Sierra Leone?
I do not know.
You don't know?
Yeah,
you don't know,
I do not know.
Yes.
Okay, guys, let's do this today right here on TJ Studios. I'm here to serve you with spanking new exclusives, spanking new contents right here on TJ Studios. Yes, your commander-in-chief. You can refer to me as Emeka Chukwu Emeka Friday, or Imaswen. I am here to give you details. And on this channel, we stay factual, truthful, and then we face the fact. What is on the bill? Well, I'm giving you 4 shocking and wrong assumptions about Nigerians. 4 shocking and wrong assumptions about Nigerians. All right, the entire African countries, all right, or a lot of Africans, let me put it in that regard, have, stereotypic perceptions about Nigerians. Now, whether it is true or not, well, it boils down to the mindset and the opinions, and also what they've heard, all right, which basically I feel is not true. Now I'm here to dilate on 4 reasons why people, or 4 shocking and wrong assumptions about Nigerians. There is no commercial break on today's editorial, right? Let's do this, all right, because these days I want us to go straight to the point, narrow it down to the facts and figures, lay it before you, and like I've been doing, it is within your reach and domain to share your thoughts with me in line with a comment section, or in the comment section, and then also do well to subscribe to the channel as well. Hit the notification button, which is going to enable you to subscribe or to get notified whenever I post any new video. All right, let's do this together. Okay, so 4 shocking and wrong assumptions about Nigerians. Now, number 1, a lot of Africans feel Nigerians are too proud. And why is this so? In every domain, in every working environment, in every atmosphere, anybody who is able to do his work, I'm putting it within a frame of a working environment, all right? When I'm done, I'll bring into the industry in Africa. Anybody who is able to do his work well, gets praises for it, stands up tall whenever he's being called upon, is able to explain himself well when work-related issues come up, and is able to pay heed to rules and regulations in the workplace, is able to soar high, is seen as a threat and automatically seen as proud. Anybody who knows what he's doing, who knows and goes about what he's doing well, carries out his duties at his workplace effectively, is seen or termed as proud. It's normal within our working environment. All right. Let's switch to the African music industry. Why do people feel, yes, Nigerians are proud? Because they are doing it all. When it comes to movie, they are doing it. Music, they are doing it. Technology, yes, they are in there. Soccer, they are in there. Sports, they are in there. Name every endeavor within the African space, Nigerians stay inside. You get it? Even in soccer or football, when one particular team is winning a trophy all the time, automatically the person generates hate for himself. Let's look at the time Barcelona was at its peak and were winning a lot of trophies. They had Ronaldinho, and after Ronaldinho, they had Messi. They were hated by most people. Why? Because they were always winning everything, and people wanted a change. All right, they know what they are doing. They are proud of it. They are able to explain themselves well. They are able to act well. They are able to do, the music business well. They are out there. They are global icons. All right, so automatically, it's going to generate hate for them, and then people will see them as proud. So that is point number one. People think they are proud. All right. Number two, they do not support other African countries. That is basically a worry within Africa. It's not only Ghana. There are a lot of countries like Cameroon, a lot of countries. I don't want to mention names. It's okay. Always come to yank at the fact that, oh, we play Nigerian music in our country. They don't play ours. We do this. They don't do same. Nigerians are natural supporters of their own, yes. But that does not come to say that Nigerians do not support other African countries. Now, the problem with the mindset and why we are creating this problem of the point number two, where they feel they do not support other African countries, is we want our artists to be like them. Listen, Nigerians play and then share. They have a lot of African artists on their phones. Let's look at Sugar King, Camido. Let's look at Terminator. Let's look at Going Back at Homekawum. Let's look at a lot of artists who've been able to enjoy the Nigerian market, enjoy streams, subscribers from the Nigerian market. Yes, still, without them as not supporting other African countries. Why? Because we want our artists to be like them. And the kind of investment that goes into Nigerian artists is not a mere fluke. You only see the results, but you do not see the toil of their sweat. So they can do same. They can play your music. They can also talk about your artist. All right, but automatically you don't expect them to be talking about your artist all the time. Tell your artists that they also have work to do. Tell your artists that they also need to invest in their craft. Tell your artists that they also need to understand the business model of this music business or music industry. Same as movies, wherever. Artists such as John Dumelo, Yvonne Nelson, Jackie Appiah, and currently Too Sweet, Anand, Eddie Watson, Enoch Dako are enjoying it in Nigeria. They've given opportunities to everybody. But when it comes to you making it global, it is not within their reach. Theirs is to throw the light on you, throw spotlight on you, make sure they open the door for you to walk on the road. It is up to you to move to your destination. You get it? So we should understand that you play Nigerian music in your domain. Yes, they also do same. But the truth of the matter is that, guys, let's face the fact. And I'm here to face the fact. Other African artists are not investing in their craft as they should. All right, guys. Now, I would want to give this second point a thorough look and a thorough dissection. So let's watch these videos of Sierra Leoneans or some Sierra Leoneans lamenting on the fact that they play a lot of Nigerian music, but Nigerians do not reciprocate. Let's watch it, come back, and then I will expound a bit on number two. And then when we are done, we'll do the third and fourth, points, and then I'll sign out of here.
You have Uganda. You have all these countries,
yes.
You understand? But the amount of way people are playing Nigerian music, that is not the way. If you ask a Nigerian guy that, can you please tell me, do you know any music from Sierra Leone? They will say, no, I don't know music from Sierra Leone, I don't know. No, but we are all African, but all this music
now, my brother,
are there in the platform.
Okay, now what I'm trying to say, just example, do you know any artist from Sierra Leone?
I do not know.
You don't know?
Yeah,
you don't know because,
I do not know.
Yes, but there are musicians there. For us, nobody show us Nigerian music, or nobody show us this is Davido, this is Bonabo. We go online, we check for these people, we play their song, we listen to their song. You understand? If Nigeria, in most of their clubs, if you listen most of their clubs when they are playing songs, you don't listen another country song. Maybe if they play another country, they only play like South Africa because they have this South Africa things, or another Africa country like Ghana, but you cannot listen Sierra Leone songs there and other country songs. We need to help each other. Okay, now they have a bigger platform. You understand? Nigeria have a bigger platform.
Yes.
They know them. You understand? They have to promote another countries, especially their neighboring country. Like if you take Sierra Leone and Nigeria, we are common, even the way we speak.
Yes.
You understand?
Maybe I couldn't even differentiate. I was thinking maybe I'm Nigerians.
Even the way we
Yes,
speak,
yes,
you understand?
yeah.
Sometimes people look at us the way we appear like we are all Nigerians. You understand? And even the flag.
Yes.
If you look, we have green, white, and blue. And Nigeria have green, white, and green.
Yeah.
You understand? There are so many things. We have Nigerians in our country. So many similar cultures. You understand? You need to promote other African countries because you will not stand in that position for long. If you reach some time, your music will fade out. People will tire of listening to your music. They will need new things. So let's promote each other's. You understand? So we can grow and as African. You understand? That is the only thing like I want to say.
Yeah. So you want to
compete with them.
you want to make a point the other time.
Yeah, the only point I will say that now let us unite and come together so that we can promote ourselves. Believe me, trust. If Nigeria decide to play Sierra Leone music, I will tell you that we will grow too. We will grow like Nigeria. But you never go to Nigeria, Lagos or Abuja, you see these Nigerian people playing Sierra Leone music. But you can go to us like Sierra Leone, you see everywhere you play Nigerian music. It's like we are trying to promote you,
But
than you are not trying to promote
reciprocating.
us. So we try to come together so that we help each other, so that we serve.
Finally, some people says they talk about the quality of the music now, the quality of the music. Some people are saying that maybe because Sierra Leoneans musicians are not giving out quality music like Nigerians do.
Okay, what I want to say, Nigeria do not only start eventually and they go to that peak. It takes a time. You understand? Quality of music depends to the producer and the engineers.
Okay.
You understand? And I believe that if we are promoting, if Sierra Leone is going to that level, we get more engineers and producer that we focus. Okay, let's go to Sierra Leone and make business because music is business.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes,
Then we go to Sierra Leone and they will make business because all about music is all about producer and good studio. You understand?
Yes.
And engineer. You understand?
Yeah.
Because you can just play your vocal. At the end of the day, if you don't have good engineer, you don't have good producer, your music will not go anywhere. You understand? So we are talking about this. We don't have much. If you're thinking about the engineer producer, we don't have much. We can't compare ourselves to Nigeria. You understand? Even we have some Nigeria engineers there, like Tunis. They are producing. We have some of them. But I believe that if we are promoting each other's, we will get more of this producer, this engineer that will go there, help us to build our own music. We have a very good music sound. We have our own sound, which I believe that you can play it anywhere. Everybody will like it, and they will like to dance with it.
Thanks so much, guys. You know, as Africans, we are trying, to make Africa better. And if Africa is better, it's not going to be for one person. It's going to be for all of us. Let us keep supporting each other, and I believe one day Africa is going to be great. Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate it.
Okay, guys, so you've seen it for yourself. You've heard it for yourself. Two Sierra Leoneans lamenting on the fact that they play a lot of Nigerian artists or a lot of Nigerian songs in their country, but they do not get saved. Now, let's look at this point. Let's just say Sierra Leone decide not to play Nigerian music in their whole country. The question of the day is it going to stop Burna Boy from breaking boundaries and becoming a global sensation? That's a big no. Now, what I'm saying is that they are giving you the support. So far as your song is good, so far as your song is out there, so far as your song has that top-notch feel, all right, they will give it the support. They will give it the subscribing. They will give it the streams. They will listen to it. But as it comes to you taking it to the international domain, becoming a global artist and be heard all over, it is not their work. And that is what other African artists are failing to do. Davido released an album and decided to pump $3 million into it, all right, just to make sure the album goes and it blows on the shores of every worldwide country. That is the kind of business model I'm talking about. Other African countries, do you think you have the zeal, the vim, and the vigor to take $3 million and invest it into a project. So in as much as they will give you the support, in as much as they will give you the platform, in as much as they will show you the love, you are still going to see their artists out there. Why? Because aside the support, the Nigerian populace, both in the diaspora and then within the locality of Nigeria, are giving to their artists. They are not sleeping. They are putting in the work. They are investing. All right. They are marketing their songs out there. It is not mere fluke that Burna Boy will reject $1 million because now he's on the threshold of $4 million and then $5 million to $10 million. So other African countries should understand the dynamics that comes to this whole music pair bonding and the music industry of a thing. You need to understand it. Other than that, you have a very beautiful song. Now let's major on King Promise's Terminator. Banger of a song. Made waves in Nigeria. Nigerians love it. They jam to it. They gave King Promise the love he needed. But King Promise is not a global icon. Why? Because of the investment. And then people will sit down and say, oh, they have record labels, they have this. No, it is not just about record label. Artists understand that in as much as record labels are going to do their thing. Just as Davido himself will pump $3 million into his project, music album, and make sure it goes out there and make meaning and bring returns, can you also do the same? Black Sherif is signed to a record label. Is he as big as Nigerian artists? So this is what I'm trying to say. Number two has, a variation and a wider perspective that we can expound on even within a 20 minutes, 30 minutes margin. It can become a topic for a day. I know if you agree with me. Other African countries feel Nigerians do not support them. That is number two. Can become a topic for a day. Now, let's move to the next point. All right, the third point is that people feel every Nigerian is a 419 or every Nigerian be 419. I don't know if in this golden age, people still have this negative thought about Nigerians. And I wish some of you will have an encounter with Nigerians. Myself, I have Nigerian friends in Ghana. I've worked with them a lot of times and I love their energy. So I flew a lot with them. How can you have a stereotypic mindset of 100% of a country? Let's measure on the mathematics of it, 100%. Okay, let's measure Nigerians in total, 100%, all right? And then 5% of them indulge in something, and then you generalize the whole 95% of the country as portraying the acts the 5% is doing. Okay, guys? Is it fair to say that? Is it fair to say all South Africans are xenophobic or indulged in the xenophobic act? When a section of South Africans decided that other African nationals and countries are taking over their space and they want to fight and take back what belongs to them and embarked on the xenophobia thing. All right? Is it safe to say that all South Africans are quote unquote xenophobias or xenophobic? It's not fair to say that. So you do not generalize a perception and an act with a total breakdown of Nigeria. Can you say that Victor Osimhen before 19? Can you say that Nathaniel Bassey before 19? Huh? Can you say that Burna Boy before 19? Can you say Wizkid is 419? Automatically no. All right. So it's just a stereotypic mindset of an idea that we've had about them, which I know by now a lot of people will debunk it and will not even pay heed to it, will not even take it serious. They are nice people, they are nice guys, all right? 2 or 3 or 5% of Nigerians indulging in an act or any other act cannot sum up the whole, percentage degree level of Nigerians. The badge. They are lovely people. And I just wish any of you will have an encounter with them, or any good Nigerian person out there, you will love it. They're lovely people. And one thing I like about them is they are able to talk their mind. They are able to express themselves, talk their mind. Charlie, let's do it this way. No, Charlie. Yeah, and if you mistaking that to tag them with any other thing, then that is your own problem. They are lovely people. They are nice people to be with. I have had an experience. I'm not here bluffing and blabbing. I'm here facing the fact they are nice people. All right. And a clear example, is when my studio was ransacked, and I decided, it took me 2 months. My team was like, Charlie, you need to brief them. I briefed, and then the love they shown. Guys, listen, if you have a stereotypic mindset about them, the love they show, even people who showed, the zeal to support and couldn't support, right? That zeal alone, that commitment, that love they showed under my comment section, to show passion, to support, that alone is enough. And I had support from one beautiful lady, Mildred Ada Ibizi, if I have the name right. She sent me something just to add up to what I have, just to set up the studio again. They are lovely people, trust me. Sometimes they don't even need to know you one-on-one to show love to you. Trust me on that. So Africa, I don't know if a lot of Africans have the same mindset as me, right? We need to support Nigerians. We need to. When we all hop onto the train and push them, all right, they will mention Nigeria, but the next name that will come after it is Africa. Davido is from Nigeria. He's an African. Burna Boy is a Nigerian. He's an African. Wizkid is a Nigerian, he's an African. Ira Star, Nigerian, she is an African. Tiwa Savage, Nigerian, or Nigeria, she's an African. And if you collaborate with them, Davido featuring Stonebwoy, Davido is a Nigerian, Stonebwoy is a Ghanaian. They are Africans. Nobody can steal that away from us. We need it. Let me not go far with this because I will sound emotional. All right, the last one. They do not play or listen to other songs except their own. It has a correlation with number 2, but it's in a different stance. They do not play or listen to other songs from other countries. They do not play or listen to songs from other countries. When Black Sherif and Burna Boy were performing the second sermon song, the people singing there, were they Ethiopians? When Burna Boy heard of Black Sherif's second sermon and decided to give the gentleman a feature for free, which after that, the gentleman's or Black Sherif's career has never been the same. Guys, was Burna Boy or is Burna Boy a Brazilian? When Nigerians were using Camido's Sugarcane and Kim Promise's Terminator to dance TikTok videos on TikTok, which we all saw, were those people Saskatchewans? They were not Nigerians. Africa, the slave trade era is gone. Let's open our minds. Let's open our brains and sometimes look at things in a wider context and take it from there. We are becoming, I don't want to say, excuse me for my language, too dumb in certain areas, in certain quarters. Nigerians, they play songs, other African countries' song, to the extent that Patapa's One Corner was all over in Nigeria. The gentleman never followed up to play any show there. This is the business side of the music we are talking about. You need to invest there. Make sure you play a lot of shows there and then feature some Nigerian artists. Up till now, I don't know why Patapa's One Corner does not have a remix with a Nigerian artist. Yes, still, we'll be here. Sarkodie has gotten all the love he needs from Nigerians when he was. No, Sarkodie is still big, but when he was on the peak of his career, was Sarkodie a Congolese, Ghanaian, but got support from Nigerians. So it comes back to what I'm saying. They can show you the love, they can open the door, they can show you the way. But if you do not invest and understand the business metrics of the African music industry and of the music industry in general, you will still slack. And that is why we are crying. That is why the video I showed you, Sierra Leoneans are crying. That is why other African nationals are crying. Because why? They want the artists to be like Nigerians, but the kind of investment, the hustle and the toil that goes into their craft, you are not willing to do it. So they open the door, you enjoy, you be happy. Oh, Nigerians love me. But the kind of global versatility you want to have, you won't get it. And that has been our problem. We play their songs here, yes. Do they sleep on it? Huh? We play Nigerian songs in Ghana. Do they sleep on it? Don't you hear the songs elsewhere? In UK, America, and other environs of the world? So that is what we fail to do. And if we do not want to learn, if we do not want to ask the right questions and pursue the right agendas, then we'll still have these false stereotypic mindsets about them, and they will still thrive. Number one, you feel they are too proud. Number two, you feel they do not support other African countries. Number three, you feel every Nigerian is a 419, which I feel by now it has become a thing of the past. Anybody who has such a mindset probably was born in 1918, and then you feel they do not play or listen to other songs except their own. You have that mindset. You talk about it. You sound negative. You become boring to an extent, and then you fold up. All right. So let's clear these shocking and wrong assumptions about Nigerians. Get closer and find out for yourself. I love to ask questions. I love to put podcasts before them, and then I tell them to share their opinion. Why? Because, opinions are like noses. Wisdom and knowledge is not in the mind, embedded in the mind of one person. So as you read comments and you respond to them, you get one or two constructive, comments, which you add up to your podcast. And that is what I've been doing. A democratic channel. Share your thoughts and opinion. So far as it's devoid of insults, is welcome. And I try as much not to be biased. If Ghanaians do it well, I'll come. I will say, Sarkodie has done well. Stoneboy has done well. Black Sheriff has done well. If South Africans do it well, I'll face the fact. But if Africa will come to understand that our space has been dominant by Nigerians, you understand why we always talk about them and we give them the shout-outs that is deserved of them. If you do same, we will talk about it. We will talk about it. It's an African thing here on this channel, and that is what we are doing, okay? All right, guys. So do well to look at this podcast and then share your thoughts with me, all right? And let's do this together, all right? Share your thoughts with me. Subscribe to the channel also, and don't forget to also hit the notification button, which is going to enable you to get notified whenever I post any new video. The name has always been TJY. I am your Commander-in-Chief. It is time to go. See you on the next podcast. I salute.